Action.
Hi, I'm here with Sharon Pitts, professional mortgage broker in Kamloops. So Sharon, tell us why a buyer would use you as a mortgage broker versus, say, a bank.
A broker offers a buyer a lot more options in terms of having lenders. We have about 30 lenders plus, and most brokers do have access to at least 30 lending institutions. And that includes banks, trust companies, credit unions, etc. So there's a lot of policy changes and different little tweaks in that product that we can work through with different lenders. The other great advantage is that we're specialists in our field. It's what we do, and we do it well, most of us, and we're qualified and licensed to be there. So we have the time to put into helping people.
Right. So one of the problems, which you know we have, is how about if you have someone that needs something ASAP or fast? Tell me the difference, how fast you can approve someone versus going to a branch.
Generally, most of us as brokers, or I certainly can speak for how I work like a realtor, I'm not a bank, as you know. So if the client has a deal that they write on Saturday afternoon and they've got a real panic to get an approval, I'm generally available for them.
Yes.
So we can get it looked after, have it on the lender's desk for Monday morning, and because we work from the strength of having volumes, we often get preferential treatment with a lot of those lenders.
Okay.
So when there's a panic situation, we can come to the table
And what's your cell number? How do they reach you?
250-571-4728.
Okay.
And I'm always on my cell.
Awesome. Yeah, which is a big difference in 9 to 5. So last, everyone's been talking, every meeting we have, everyone's bringing up a stress test. Explain what a stress test is in mortgage terms.
The term is kind of scary, stress. The first stress test that the government introduced was last year in November 2016, where they required people with less than 20% down payment to qualify at what they call the Bank of Canada benchmark rate.
Right.
That rate is currently at 4.99%. Now they are introducing this new legislation which will be effective January 1st, where all mortgages will have to qualify at that rate. So even with 20% down payment, a buyer will have to qualify at 4.99%. That's only a qualifying rate. Their market rate on their mortgage will be the 3.09, 299, 334, whatever
Right.
it is.
And
the purpose in that the government is trying, I think, my interpretation, and I think most of us would say, it's to ensure that people don't take on excessive loads of debt.
Which is good. And is there any way around it?
Well, we're hoping that credit unions are going, because they're not federally chartered.
Right.
We don't know exactly what's
Okay.
going to happen, but no, it is the law. It's
Yeah.
federal law, so
Yeah.
it's applicable across
Right.
Canada.
And I find when it first came out last year, it only affected a few people that were pre-approved, and then after it's just standard. You don't know any different.
Exactly. The prediction last year was from the wizards and the gurus and the economists was that 20% of people would be impacted.
Yeah.
And I think I'd have to say that was even a high number.
Yes. Yeah.
Because the majority of people buying houses actually don't aim for hitting their maximum
No.
qualifying.
Not a good idea.
So most people are already underneath that level anyway.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Sharon. And if anyone needs any help, phone Sharon Pitts, mortgage broker in Kamloops.
Thanks, Tracy.